Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Darksidephil here, and welcome to a very, very special playthrough. This is a game that I've always wanted to play over the years. And it's a game that I waited until I felt this was the right moment to do. Okay? I'm at a time now where it's kind of downtime and I'm able to actually play and enjoy this game. Final Fantasy IV. This was the video game that first introduced me to JRPGs. After this game, I became a huge fan of JRPGs and ended up playing other games in the Final Fantasy series, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound, Suikoden, and the like. And, you know, it's just history because over the years, how many JRPG playthroughs have I done on YouTube and, you know, on Twitch? It's awesome that finally, after all of these years, I'm finally going to have the opportunity to share this gameplay experience with all of you, okay? Very, very special and near and dear to my heart. Like I said, this is a game that originally exposed me to JRPGs in general. So, it's going to be cool. Just to warn you guys, this is not the best version of the game. There really is not a great version available for modern capturing or whatever. We're playing the Steam version on PC. It has issues. I'd say probably the most notable issue is combat frames per second are kind of low. There's apparently tweaks and ways to fix it. I don't know. I guess we're going to have to figure it out. Okay? So, let's see how it goes. Alright, let's see how it goes. People are saying the game's a little loud. Alright, fine. I'll lower the volume a little bit. Hold on. People are already complaining the game's loud. I'll lower it. Ultimately, we won't know until I boot the game how the volume level actually is, right? Actually, Black Mage C-Type just did a 204-bit cheer. So happy holidays. Final Fantasy IV is a close second. Favorite Final Fantasy next to 9, which you should check out. For the sake of viewer satisfaction, leave it up to a patron poll between the PS1, PS4, PC, or NS versions. Holy crap. Alright. So thank you. Black Mage C-Type actually just became top cheerer, so let's get him up here before we start. There we go. 204 bits. And Akio Artorias cheered. He said, can we get a couple of minutes to listen to the title theme for Nostalgia? Well, we pretty much just did. And Tesla Powers cheered. He said, I'm glad Emerald 7 stepped up and helped us out with all these gifted subs recently. I am too. Shout out to Emerald 7 who's been helping us out here on the streams. All right. Without further ado, everybody, let's do this. Final Fantasy IV. Normal difficulty. Just so you guys know, this game originally in Japan had a very, very challenging difficulty level. When it came out in the United States as Final Fantasy II on the Super NES, which is what it was called here, they nerfed the game. They actually made it much easier because they were afraid that Western audiences, like United States players, would say it was too tough. Then, during the various re-release and re-release and re-release, they fixed it. So the normal difficulty on this is actually considered the standard difficulty in Japan. Hard difficulty is supposed to be an extra challenge mode, where if you already played the game before and you want to have like tons of challenge. I'm just going to go normal because I know for a fact there's actually things in the game that are tough as is. And to go on hard might just make it basically not as enjoyable. We're going to go with normal difficulty. Alright, here we go. There he is. He's Cecil.
Lord Captain, we're nearly to the barren border.
So we are.
The trouble's him, too. Orders may be orders, but this goes too far.
They got beat down.
Lord Captain! We are the Redwings, the pride of Baron. Must we now be thieves, sent to plunder from the weak?
Enough.
But Lord Captain, the Mysidians offered no resistance, and still we cut them down.
Listen to me. We did no more than what our kingdom's peace and prosperity required us to do. The Mysidians knew too much of the crystal and its secrets. His Majesty deemed it so. We are the Redwings of Baron. It is not our place to question the orders of our king.
Lord Captain.
Lord Captain! Monsters at the fore!
Oh no! Alright, so we have our first introductory battle of the game. As you guys could probably notice, sadly, the frame rate sucks during combat in this game. And I apologize. This version of the game on Steam has frame rate issues during combat. I might try to find a way to fix it, okay? But anyway, let's go ahead and fight. This game actually has what's considered an active combat system, meaning during combat you actually have to try to time your attacks as quickly as possible. If you don't, the enemies get extra hits. This was actually the first Final Fantasy to have the active combat system, to my knowledge. So, there we go. The good news is, it's turn-based combat. Having a lower frame rate during combat isn't going to be a huge deal. So, yeah, that was Mike. I killed 2 Mike Wazowskis right there.
Everyone
Wait,
all right?
flying Mike Wazowskis.
But all these monsters as of late.
Disturbing, is it not? I wonder what it bodes. We've reached the castle, my lord.
Well then, prepare for landing, men.
My lord.
The Redwings. That's what they're called. It's a fleet of airships called the Redwings. And they are the aerial military of the Kingdom of Baron, which we're checking out right now. Poo poo pee wee 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 woo woo. Just sent me $4 and wants me to grow a huge beard. Okay then. Bagan. By the way, Bagan is kind of like the what's the word? He works for the king. He's kind of like not the second in command, but he's basically like the footman of the king. He's the guy who does the king's deeds and does all the wishes of the king. He says, the young lord returns triumphant. You did secure Mesidia's crystals, didn't you? Did you not? The crystal is ours, but the Mesidians, they did not even raise a hand in their own defense, Bagan. All's the better then, is it not? Only fools would dare oppose the almighty will of Baron. Come, we must not keep his majesty waiting. The king's best boy. A moment, my lord. Your Majesty, I fear our good Lord Cecil's faith in you begins to waver. Does it now? Indeed, your loyalty and worth are proven once again, Captain Bagan. But the crystal is all that matters. Bring him before me. As you wish. Lord Cecil, His Majesty bids you enter. The Kingdom of Baron hails your return, Cecil. You brought me the crystal, I trust? I have, Your Majesty. Relinquish the water crystal. Oh yeah, one important thing to note, in the original version of the game, you never get to see Cecil's face until a critical plot point later. He's always wearing this darkened helmet. So he's almost like a Darth Vader character, right? But in this game, in this version, you actually get to see his face, so, okay. Relinquish the water crystal. It is genuine, Your Majesty. So it is. See how it shines? That'll be all, Cecil. You may leave us now. Your Majesty, have you some other matter to discuss? Our king has granted you your leave, and yet you would trouble him further? I know it is not my place to ask, Your Majesty, and I pray you can forgive my indiscretion, but what is it you aim to do? Your ways are not as they once were. My men's hearts grow heavy with misgiving. As does yours? Your Majesty, no, I would never doubt. Do you take me for a fool, Cecil? Do you think your treasonous whisperings escape my ears? After all I've done for you, Cecil, you wound me. This is most unfortunate, but I can place no trust in one who offers none in return. I hereby relieve you of command of the Redwings. My liege! You will now go to the Valley of the Mist instead. There is a task I would have you do. A phantom creature haunts the borders of that land, the Eidolon of Mist. You will slay it, and you will deliver the ring to the village that lies beyond. They will know its meaning. Be gone at first light on the morrow. Your Majesty! Kane, commander of the Baron's Dragoons. The Dragoons are a different military unit of Baron, and Dragoons are a staple in the Final Fantasy series. I beg you, my liege, reconsider. You know Cecil would not betray you. Ah, Kane, I was not aware this matter concerned you, but as you seem so eager to protect your friend, let your spear accompany him on his blade to the Road of Mist. Your Majesty, I've no more words. Take the ring and be gone while my mood is yet fair. So basically, the king just pimp-slapped the shit out of Cecil, and then, because Cain came to his aid, he pimp-slapped the shit out of Cain, too. Pretty messed up. Obtain the Carnelian Signet. This is the ring that he's going to deliver to the town of Mist. My leash! Cain, forgive me. I did not mean to draw you into this. What's to forgive? We'll slay this Eidolon and his and all... we'll slay the Eidolon of his and all will be forgiven. You'll be commanding the Redwings again before you know it. Cain, you must be tired from Isidia, no? Leave the preparations to me and get yourself some rest. Alright, so now, for the first time, I actually get to control the game. And you have free reign to actually check out Baron Castle. Now, this is the intro segment, so not a lot is available. But we can actually wander around and try to find items and talk to various characters and the like. Here's Cain, actually. What is it? This is all my doing. Forgive me. I told you, there's nothing to forgive. What's wrong? It isn't like it isn't like you to act like this. I did not train in the way of the dark sword so I could steal from innocence, Cain. I trained because His Majesty asked it of me. You mustn't blame yourself for the orders you were given. Our king has his reasons, I'm sure of it. I envy you, Cain. Cecil, so you saw me. I saw the openings you left. How do you expect to lead the Dragoons if you cannot even guard your own flank? My father's blood is in me. I will lead the Dragoons. I have no fear of that. You're certainly headstrong enough. No more holding back, Cecil. Fight to win this time. So as you can see, they're basically long-time, not only rivals, but comrades in arms. They train against each other. It's a pretty cool relationship. Don't overthink things, Cecil. You need to keep your wits about you. Or do you mean to send me off against the Eidolon alone? Of course not. We leave early on the morrow. Best get some sleep. So these are some of Cain's Dragoons. Like I said, this is the separate wing of the military in Baron. You were the commander, basically, of the Air Force. He was the commander of one of the elite, like, think of, like, almost like the Marines. That's kind of what his guys were. Okay. Mr. Papavera cheers. It looks awesome so far. I never played this. I like the earlier generation of 3D models that are polygonal. I feel the art used to animate them were more reminiscent of puppeteering. And it took skill to convey emotion with a minimal or complete lack of facial expression. You need to get some generic troops just hanging out here. The Pwn Cake shares a great voice acting. Loving the playthrough so far. I'm not doing voice acting. In fact, I'm probably going to end up losing my voice, so... Talk shit, guest kissed. Did a 500-bit cheer and ask if this game has a sodomy minigame in it? No, it does not. But you are the top cheerer of the day, so I'm just going to put you up there real quick. Okay, then. There we go. And Hungry Turkey just did a 250-bit cheer. Said, true story, this is the second greatest Final Fantasy behind 6. Personally, I love them both. So for me, I can't make that distinction. I love both games, so. Okay. So we got a couple areas to explore. We will explore. The White Magic Laboratory. We got a bunch of white mages in training. Rosa became a white mage to help you, you know. She worries for you, so try not to make her do so any more than she must. If you don't know who Rosa is, you will soon. No worries. His Majesty seems almost to have regained a bit of his youth in recent days, but it's more than that. Something about him seems different. Ah. I'm currently studying the fundamentals of white magic. A white mage should know the 3 C's. Cure, Cura, and Curaga. Interestingly enough, they weren't called that in the American version. They were called Cure, Cure 2, and Cure 3. And there's actually a Cure 4 in the game as well. But they're called that for this version of the game. Black Magic Laboratory. We've been ordered to conduct magical research to aid His Majesty's war efforts. In here now. Sleep! Huh? You don't even feel sleepy? I thought I could swear I did it right. My dummy. Not all monsters can be felled by such simple spells as fire, blizzard, and thunder. Ancient tomes speak of magic vastly more powerful, but all true knowledge of such things is long forgotten. Alright. Let's head out. This is a pretty big castle with a lot of areas to explore. If I remember, this is where we need... Actually, if we go the other way, there's a cool Easter egg, so I want to see if I can do that first. Let's get this way. I think it's over here. I'm trying to remember. No, Golden Codes, I don't have a desk lamp. Sorry. I know, the light outside, as the light gets lighter and darker outside, it's going to screw up my webcam. What I can maybe do... Hold on. Hold it a little more. So you get a little bit more light. How's that? A little better? I got the biggest Frankenstein setup whenever I play on PC. I got a wire for my headphones here, a wire for my controller here, a wire for the webcam going across my freaking face here. I think the Easter egg's coming up, actually. The vault below houses Baron's ancestral treasures and is forbidden in the name of His Majesty the King. So you can't go and get the treasures yet. So we're outside Baron Castle. There's a big courtyard. There's some, you know, townspeople. Another day, another sleepless night at work. I mean, I sure love my job, I do. You, be sure to tell the fleet master that if you see him. Haven't seen Fleet Master Sid, have you? He seems like a ghost, leaving all the airship repairs to us. Seems distant when I do catch a glimpse, too pensive-like. Wonder if that means anything. The tower is closed by His Majesty's orders. They can't go into this rightmost tower. Alright, so I just wanted to go check that out and see what was over there. We'll head back down now. It's pretty cool. The game has a lot of fun dialogue like that, like references to the other characters and stuff that you won't get if you don't talk to everybody. There is a map in the game, just not yet Dude Frozen, and there's no town maps. The provisions within the chamber are yours to employ as you see fit. The switch upon that wall controls the mechanism to open the door. Haha! 480 gil. Gil is the money of this game. Ether, which you replenish MP. And a tent. Use a tent at a save point to replenish your HP and MP completely. And it replenishes your whole party, actually. Okay, I think we gotta go left. Actually, hold on a second. Yeah, this is correct. I'm trying to remember. Aha! Cecil! Rosa, the White Mage of Baron. One of the White Mages, but she's one of the head ones. Thank goodness, you're alright. The orders for Basidia came so suddenly I'd worried. We're fine. Small wonder considering we fought mages who did not fight back. Cecil. I'll visit you in your tower later. Of course. Swaggy's asked, would I like a remaster of this game with modern graphics on PS4? Yes, I would love that. I would lose my shit if they did that, but I doubt they ever will. Okay. Check out some other stuff. So I believe, is this the barracks? I'm trying to remember. This might be the barracks. No, it's the dungeon. We imprisoned the Basidian mages who stood against us. It should be safe to speak to them as long as you do so through the bars. You're that filthy Dark Knight. Do you truly think what you've done will go unpunished? What you do to us is of little consequence, but please, you must restore the crystal to Basidia. You know nothing. That crystal is not some mere glittering stone. I remember correctly, there's a lot of hidden stuff, and there's hidden stuff not yet, but I think at one point there is hidden rooms and stuff around here. A lot of the walls of this game are false walls that you can walk through. Akio Artorias said try to find Cecil's hidden entertainment stash. Let's not spoil. Alright, so that's where we came from, right? Ah. Well, well, look who's home. Sid, the airship fleet master. He's the head of repairing the airships, basically. The head technician, the head repairman. Or head mechanic. Rose has been worried sick about you, you know? Make that girl crying, I'll have me to answer to, you hear? Speaking of girls, how are my babies? Didn't burn out any engines, did you? You and them goons of yours need to treat those ships with more respect. Hey, why the long face? Is something the matter? What? And he's sending you to hunt for the Eidolon instead? What'll happen to the Redwings without you? I tell you, something's gotten into His Majesty. He's ordered me to build a new ship, you know, a more maneuverable one with more firepower. What's he thinking? I'm not building these things for him to wage a war. There's more talk among the townspeople too. Everyone's worried about where Baron's heading. Now the king's sending you away from us? Missed, eh? Well, you take care of yourself. Suppose I don't need to worry about you, though, do I? I'll be on my way, too. That daughter of mine is going to wring my neck if I spend another night here working without checking in at home. Okay. So there's different ways to go. I'm trying to remember. Check out this door first. This is the barracks. Ow! Be careful, it's right where the monster got me. Lord Captain. So keep in mind, these are his loyal troops, the Redwings, but they're all pissed that he got demoted. The Redwings have fallen far. Never has victory tasted so bitter upon my tongue. This guy's drunk. We cannot erase the memories of what was done in Mysidia, but we can drown them. He's drinking. Baron Castle. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. So, in the original game, there was an area that you could go to that had an Easter egg. You can't do it in this version. They cut it out. There's basically a room you would try to go to in the lower depths of the castle, and it would say, Cecil was barred by a mysterious force and cannot go to this area. So it's kind of like a foreboding that later on you'll go there, but we can't do it right now, so... In this version, they blocked it. Okay. Aha, look at this weirdo. It's a rabbit, right? Greetings and salutations, Sir Knight. My name is Namingway. I travel the world bestowing new names upon those dissatisfied with the ones they already possess. As of late, I find fewer and fewer wishing to take advantage of my renaming services. What say you? Won't you try a new name on for size? So this is Namingway you'll actually run into, I believe, at least twice during the game. In the original game, he was not here. He was only near the end of the game, which pissed off a lot of people. They're like, why do we have to wait till the end of the game to change your character's name, right? Well, I'm going to leave it as Cecil because that's his real name. Now watch this. Say what? You can't change your name? This is certainly unprecedented. It's almost as though my existence serves no purpose. A Namingway who cannot change a man's name is no Namingway at all. I believe it's time I embarked on a new journey to find my proper place in the world. Well then, until we meet again. So we actually pissed him off. And you didn't want to change your name? Well then what good am I? I'm out of here. I pissed off the dude. Okay. West Tower. I don't think there's anything around here. I turned your bed, my lord. They told me you would be departing again on the morrow. Rest well tonight. Cecil's bedchamber. Alright, nothing hidden in the room now. Okay, time to go to sleep. Rest for the night? Yes. Two moons. In Final Fantasy IV, there's two moons. This is actually a critical plot point, if you can believe it.
What's become of you? Where is the noble knight, the man who took me in as an orphan and raised me as his own? The strong, just king I once knew.
And by the way, I guess Cecil sleeps in his armor.
Is a crystal worth all this? Robbing a peaceful people of what's theirs by right. What need could be so great? King's orders or no, there's no forgiving what we've done.
Cecil?
Cecil? His name is Cecil, not
Won't you
Cecil.
tell me what
I don't know why
happened?
she says it like that.
First you're sent off to Mysidia, and now to hunt some beast again so soon? Did something happen in Mysidia?
No, it's nothing.
Then why won't you look at me?
The
In Mysidia, we stole a crystal from people who had done no wrong. I've worn this darkened armor for so long now. There's no mote of light left in me.
kind of like Darth
Not
Vader.
even
See what I mean? He's like
in
a
my
Darth
heart.
Vader character.
You're a good man, Cecil.
I'm a coward. A coward who cannot even defy orders he knows he ought not follow.
Cecil of the Redwings is many things, but he is no coward. Not the Cecil who I love.
Aww.
The king is sending you to Mist to slay the Eidolon, isn't he? If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't...
Cain will be with me. I'll be fine. It's late. You should get some rest.
Be careful.
I love this version because none of this was obviously voice acted in the original. These are like cool voice acted cutscenes. And by the way, the dialogue isn't exactly the same as in the original game either. They basically rewrote the dialogue
Thank you, Rosa.
and improved it.
But I know what I've become.
He knows what he's become. A tool of the king. Here it comes, the big epic intro. Get ready. I love this scene.
Shall we then, Cecil?
I'll be counting on you, my friend.
Then you've nothing to fear.
Damn straight. He finally puts the armor. Remember I told you? He basically has a armor or a helmet that covers his face like Darth Vader. So now he puts it on in this version. The classic Final Fantasy theme. These guards have a really boring job just standing around all day. No one ever attacks barons, they just stand there and get paid. And so the Dark Knight Cecil, stripped of his command of the Redwings, set out for the distant Valley of Mist. Oh, Cecil. Together with Cain, commander of the Dragoons, who would pursue a faceless quarry and a chance for redemption. The advent of the airship had marked the realization of mankind's most ancient dream, but man is a creature seldom sated, and he was quick to dream anew. With the unparalleled might of the Redwings, Baron's military soon reigned supreme. Why then does its king now seek the crystals? And why have fearsome monsters suddenly begun to overrun the once calm land? If the crystals know, they share no answers, only their pure and silent light. Alright. Akio Artorias Cherry said there's apparently an armor shop that supplies cliche bikini armor. So anyway, this is the town of Baron, and actually it's funny because a lot of people just like run right into the game and don't realize you're supposed to go to the town first. Because this game, unlike other RPGs, does not hold your fucking hand. You have no equipment right now. You have no items to heal yourself. Look at this. You don't even have a single healing item. So you have to go to town to actually like supply yourself before you head out. You hear that rumor? Word is there's a place called the Training Classroom under the Devil's Road. New adventurers can get all sorts of advice down there, or so they say. So you're supposed to check out the town. Sometimes if you check out the pots and stuff, you get free items in the town. Grim are these days that our king trains his men in the way of the dark sword. Let's see here. Is this the training grounds? The door is locked. I guess not. I'm trying to remember where everything is. The building houses the entrance to the Devil's Road, the Dwemer path that leads to Mysidia. In quieter days, it was a thriving means of trade, but now the wizards have sealed the exit on their end, effectively closing the route. There's also a military classroom down in the cellar, so I'm sure you have no need to be taught about combat. Yeah, so actually, this is the Devil's Road, which is a magical pathway. It's basically a teleportation device to go to Mysidia and back. Mysidia is on the other end of the world map. But the Mysidian exit is sealed, preventing travel. You can't use it. Here's the training room. The description of the part valor, blah, blah, blah. So basically they're saying different ways to play the game and cast spells and the like. It's basically just a tutorial for combat, so I'm not going to talk to them. Okay. Nothing good can come of our meddling in the affairs of Mist. Ah, I found a potion in the bush. And I found a potion in the pot. This is important because those are the only healing items you have right now. Because both you and Kane are both warriors. So you can't actually heal each other yet. I found another item. Good. We don't need the inn, but I'm going to see if I can find any items in the inn. Yeah, look. Another potion. So it's actually important to run around the town and loot all the stuff. How come you're dressed like that? Are you a bad person? By the way, watch this. You can change characters. You can be any of the main characters in your party at any time, which is really cool about this game. Lord Cecil, I've done no ill, I swear. My taxes are all paid. Let's steal. Gnomish bread. A tent. And eye drops. We stole items from them. Pretty messed up. We'll visit our own Dark Knight. Money, surely you jest. Your mere presence here is payment enough. Keep in mind, he's supposed to be the head of the Redwings, so everyone respects him. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go to the item shop after we loot the rest of the town. Rosa's house. His Majesty's recent behavior troubles me. Even you and your men have been doing some terrible things as I hear it, orders as though they may be. All I ask is that you keep Rosa out of harm's way. Don't involve her in these dangerous games you men must play. So her mom wants no part of all the drama. Ouch! That's great. Oh, there's something in the fireplace. Ouch! You fucking idiot, you put your hand inside of a fireplace. What did you think was gonna happen? That's pretty funny. Alright, keep looking around the town. It's a Dark Knight. You know, I don't think you look so mean. So here's a weapon and armor shop. The door is locked. You can't go in there yet. If I remember, there's some secret stuff you could do in this town. Let's take a look up here on the ramparts. My lord, I've spoken no ill of His Majesty, I swear it. Can I show you a little something so we can forget about everything? Okay then, the can-can. Bump, bump. Alrighty then. So if I remember correctly, you can go through here. Yeah, so you come out of a waterfall. This is a secret. You come down here, you go all the way over here. You come out in this lake. And I believe there's some secret items you can grab. No? I thought there were secret... Oh, here it is. Tent. Yeah, I knew it. There's a secret chest in there. Alright. Ah! I got another one, too. I don't know what it was because I was mashing buttons. What did I get? Oh, bronze hourglass. It casts stop on enemies. I have 4 potions now, and a gnomish bread casts sight. Okay, we're good. Those are the items. Okay. And by the way, she's not the only one in the game like that either. There's more stuff like that in the game. Alright. Keep looking around the town. Door on the west side, you say? Yes, the old waterway flows to the castle, but it's kept under lock and key now, child. That'll be a hint for later, if I remember correctly. Ah, eye drops. More hidden items over here. Okay, so I think we've done everything in town. Let's check out the item shop. Because that's really where they want you to go. They want you to stock up for this dungeon coming up. Tents, potions, and antidotes are a traveler's boon. If you're journeying afar, best be well provisioned. A pop-up ad for WinZip just popped up on my fucking computer. Okay. Thanks. No, I'm not using WinZip, you piece of shit. Okay. Welcome. So, pretty interesting the amount of items available already. I'm gonna definitely buy some potions and a Phoenix Down. In fact, I might buy 2 Phoenix Downs. Those allow you to revive. And then potions, I'll probably buy a ton. 7 potions. And I don't think anyone casts stone yet. I don't think anyone casts poison yet either. So we'll just do that. Okay. What's up, Master Saru? Good to see ya. Someone said there's more items. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember all the hidden items. Are there more hidden items here? God, I'm trying to remember. There's stuff over here, too, I think. What's in this house? Mr. Rubbleverus here, he said, nothing gets you more immersed than being interrupted in a game by a Windows ad. It's Sid's wife? No, it's his daughter. Father was working last night again when we realized he's not young enough for this anymore. You'll tell him for me, won't you, Cecil? Tell him he needs to settle down. It's all Father's been able to do since... It's all Father's been able to do to still their tongues. We know there are plenty of good men out there like you, Cecil. Birds of the world. Oh, boy. A history of shipbuilding. Ouch! Nothing important here. She's finished. New engine 2. So it sounds like he finished the new airship. Okay. I think there are more items hidden in town, but I can't remember where the hell they are. Can I go in here? Yes. I swear there's more items, but... Hold on. I'm gonna check one more time. Nah, I guess not. Yeah, I guess not. Oh well. I swear, I'm having a brain fart. I swear there's more items in this town, but I don't really need them anyway. Alright. Oh, outside the town on the left? Ah, hold on. I'm trying to remember how to do it. Isn't there a door or something you could walk through? I swear there was like a door or like a hole in the wall. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you could do it right now. Back where you were? We're in the water? Let's see. Over here? No. Maybe over here? Ah, look. That's right. Phoenix down. Nice. So now I got a bunch of Phoenix downs. Nice. That's it. Okay, good. Alright, so now we're off. Prepare for combat. Low frame rate combat because this game has it. Here we go. So we're always going to have Kane jump. What jump does, he jumps off the screen, he's completely immune to damage, and then when he lands, he basically will do massive double damage to an enemy. So Kane's really good, but it sucks because he can only turn-based attack every other turn. There we go. He's going to land any second. There we go. Critical hit, too. Now, Cecil has an ability. And the ability, what it does, it basically powers him up to do double damage every hit. But it costs him like he's poisoned, basically. So every turn he'll lose like 20 HP, but he'll deal double damage. So it's good for boss fights as long as you can micromanage his health. Mr. Papavera cheered. He said, flying Mike Wazowski's. Yes. We got a bunch of birds. We should just be able to attack all these guys normally. What Beak does, it slowly causes, Beak slowly causes, what do you call it? Not paralysis, petrification. Causes petrification. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen. Emerald 7 is back and just gifted another 100 Tier 3 community subs. Another 100. So for those of you who are here and don't have subs, chances are you're about to. Holy crap, man. The Poke just chased and Emerald 7 is going ham. Holy crap. Mr. Papavera just cheers to Emerald 7. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Emerald 7. Seriously. And by the way, I just got a Phoenix down, which is actually a rare drop in the game. I can't believe I just got that from a random fight. So yeah, what happens with those birds, they'll cast that ability. If they keep hitting you with it, you'll get petrified and turn to stone. So you have to kill them quickly. Oh, look who it is. Namingway's back. He says, oh, greetings and salutations again. Your name was Cecil, was it not? After we last spoke, I set about mapping out a new course for my life, one that would allow me to help people. Having undertaken the task of mapping, the name of Namingway now seems rather inappropriate. So he now becomes Mappingway the Cartographer. Alright, let me give you this. Obtain the Wayfarer's map, so he gives me the map. It's an enchanted map that will draw itself as you traverse floors of caves and dungeons. That's not all. For each map you complete, you receive a fantastic reward. I hope you find it useful. Well then, until we meet again. Alright, very nice. This is our first dungeon of the game, by the way. So, I'm trying to remember. There's the map. The map is R1. And I believe in this version of the game, if you 100% a map with exploration, you get a bonus. So you see what I can do? I can walk around and it populates the map. And it actually increases the percent. So I basically need to investigate every nook and cranny of this cave. Alright, we're just gonna fight these guys quickly. Because they're really easy enemies. It's the first cave of the game. Just stab them right in the face. DSP T-Post counter cheered said halfway to the crew cut. Actually, the crew cut was 5,000 subs, so we are not halfway there. But we should check and see. We're at 1,488 subs. That's the most subs we've ever had, everybody. 1,488. So again, thank you to Emerald. Once again, being incredibly supportive and incredibly, you know, helpful to myself and to you guys. Awesome. Okay. Purio Niku says, is it just me or do you expect the Final Fantasy VI battle theme to play every time? No, I don't. even though I like the Final Fantasy VI battle theme, I like this one more because guess what? This is the first one I ever heard. Oh, look. Leave this place. Who's there? Potion. I got a potion. Eye drops. We gotta populate the whole map. So we gotta go over here. There's more items. A tent. Uh-oh. So, in the original game, these guys are called imps. But for some reason, in this version, they call them goblins. I don't know if in Japan they always called them goblins or not. I don't know. Jay Bowler just cheered. He said, classic monster battle music brings back memories, man. Nice critical hit. See, Cecil's level has increased. And yes, obviously the early combat's meant to be easy. Although it's funny, this first boss actually is a trick that if you screw up, you could die really easily on the first boss of the game. It's a gimmick trap boss. Return whence you came. That voice, could it be the Eidolon? Potion. 89%. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Fight those goblins. Oh. Stab them. Alright. Kane now has leveled up to level 11. Very nice. So, the boss is coming up. I know this because I played it before, so I'm going to use a potion already. Just to make sure I have full HP for the boss fight. Okay. Men of Baron. You know who we are. Leave at once and no harm will befall you. I will abide no further trespass. Show yourself. You mean to ignore my warning? We must deliver this ring to the village of Mist Beyond. So be it. The mist is gathering. Hold on. What the hell? Damn, the friggin' the sub thing is still going? Oh my god. Every time there's 100 subs dropped, that thing goes crazy. Damn. Alright, boss fight, everybody. Our first boss fight of the game. The mist is gathering. Here we go. The Mist Dragon. This is the epic boss music of the game. I love it. By the way, you might notice I'm not going to use jump with Kane, even though it does double damage. There's a reason for it, and you're going to see in a minute. Get him! Oh! Critical hit. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Attack. Oh! Oh! Critical hit again. He's getting critical hits. Alright, the dragon dissolves into mist. So this is the gimmick of the fight. If you didn't know this, if you attack it right now, it'll counterattack and do tons of damage. In fact, I'll show you just for the hell of it. Watch. Counter with freezing mist. Striking the mist is futile. Well, heal up. Do so only incurs the dragon's wrath. Stay your attack until the beast reforms. Potion to heal. Yes. Now they'll just wait. Bide our time. Alright, here we go. Strike now. Critical hit. Also has this weakness. It never used to say that in the original game. They made it in this version. They made it say that so it's easier, so you can tell if you're hitting it with its weakness or not. So obviously the Mist Dragon is a white creature, a white magic creature. Its weakness is dark magic, and Cecil's using a dark sword. And that's why it's his weakness. Got it. Easy first boss. The only trick is if you didn't know, you might have attacked the Mist a lot, and the Mist will counterattack twice and kill your whole party if you keep attacking by accident. Alright. Very nice. Mist Cave map complete. Obtained 5 potions. See, if you fill out a whole map with this map feature, you get a bonus. So I got 5 bonus potions. Oh my god. 6 enemies. Alright, we're gonna have to fight quickly. No effect. Great, it's casting slow. Did it work? It did. Now Cecil is slow. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Stop that. Miss! Got it, at least. So what's weird about this is, in the original Japanese version of the game, Cecil did not have this darkness ability. What he had was an ability where he would point his sword at the enemies, and a shockwave would come out of his sword and hit all the enemies at once for big damage, but it would cost him a big chunk of his health. I think it was like 50% of his health or something like that. So they took that out. I guess they felt it was overpowered. So they took it out of this version of the game and instead gave him that darkness ability where he basically, he deals double damage with regular hits, but it basically is poison. Okay. Critical hit. Alright, we finally took him out. Ba-ba-da. Cecil has leveled up. Okay. We're off. Here we are, the town of Mist. We've reached it.
The ring!
What the hell?
This is what we were sent to do?
Yup.
He wished this village torched.
But why?
Why?
No.
Mother, you can't die. Just because your dragon did.
I've heard of their lot. Men who can conjure eidolons. Summoners.
Then the dragon we slew was her mother's?
Yep. The dragon in the cave was her mother's summoned Eidolon.
You're the ones who killed her dragon?
Forgive us. We'd no idea this would happen to your mother.
His Majesty sent us to eliminate every last one of these people.
No.
Foul work, to be sure, but we'll need to kill the girl as well.
Cain!
It's her or us, Cecil.
She's a child!
You'd betray your king?
Betray him? Any man who'd wish for this is no king of mine.
I thought you might say that.
Then...
I owe His Majesty much, but not so much I'd soil the Dragoon's name in his.
Haha.
with me.
It was a
Baron's
test.
army is the mightiest in the world. Our flight means nothing if we remain alone. We must treat with other nations, share what we've seen. And Rosa, she must share our flight.
And she will. Thank you.
I'm not doing this for you.
Huh?
Quickly, we mustn't linger here. What of the girl?
We take her with us. Come. It's not safe here. Take my hand.
They're going rogue.
We've no time. Use force if you must.
Stay away!
Wait!
Leave me alone!
I mean, they did technically just kill her mom and burn down her village. I think she has justification here. Get away from me! And yeah, she's a summoner too. Uh-oh. She summons a giant monster. Don't you just hate it when a girl summons a giant Gaia monster to rip a hole in the ground? Ugh. Yeah, that's the Titan summon. That's the name of that summon, Titan. Ugh. She's alive, thank goodness. Kane? Kane? Well, shit. Well, I cannot stay here. I need to take this girl someplace safe. Forgive me, Kane. Alright, well. First thing I'm going to do is heal up. Yep, because he's by himself now. Pone Cake cheered and said, congrats on the new subs, not a bad number, a new record. Yes, it is. GSP T-Post counter cheered said, I might have to buy this game. It looks like a great Final Fantasy game so far. Mr. Bravavera cheered said, even as did the Darth Vader. No! Yes, he did. I said, he's supposed to be like a Vader-like character. So basically, both he and Kane have agreed to go rogue. They're going to go against Baron. They're going to try to go to other kingdoms and get other kingdoms to rally against Baron because the king's lost his mind. The king is now killing off innocent villagers and stuff. It's really messed up. So, cool.